Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this absolutely incredible and fully customized 2007 Harley Davidson Dyna Street Bob. First, I would like to obviously touch on situations going on in our country and across the world with the virus that is going around right now. We here at Dillon Brothers take this as serious as everyone else. We have been doing our absolute best as a company and as individuals to do our part in social distancing. But with that being said, just so people are informed and people know that, a large part of my job is social media and the internet. And, I want to continue to do my job. I want to continue to inform, bring entertainment, and do some walkthroughs on some motorcycles and keep that social media element of the job going. And as always, we love and appreciate all of you that check out our videos. And one thing that I do really want to press upon and put out there is that our online and our websites, you can pretty much do the entire buying a motorcycle through our websites. You don't even need to come to the store. This is something pretty much almost all of our bikes are online right now. At the Harley store, you have over 300 motorcycles to look on at our Dillon Harley site. At the Dillon Cycle site, you have over 600 motorcycles to look at online on that site as well, including all of the Indian motorcycles. That's something else I'd like to put out there. We have moved the Indian store. The location is now inside the Motorsport store. So that website has also incorporated with the Dillon Cycles website. So all new Indians and all of Indians' used and updated products are now on DillonCycles.com. So with that being said, and being socially conscious and obviously taking the steps as a business, as a community to keep everyone as safe as possible, if you are interested in buying a motorcycle and if this is something that is still very important to you and is important to all of us, this is an amazing escape right now. This is something that you can do completely by yourself, bring a little inner peace, get a little smile on your face, and that you do not have to have social contact to do. Please, check out our websites, go on there. You will find that you can do the entire process right online, including filling out finance, everything. We can deliver the bike to you. We can deliver the paperwork to you for a signature if you so choose. If a deciding factor is test riding the motorcycle that you're interested in, we completely get that and understand that. But we do ask that you set aside and make a phone call and try to set up an appointment with one of our sales staff so that way we can keep numbers in our store down so we can continue to practice the social distancing that's happening right now. So as I said, if you'd like to take a test ride, please call any one of our sales staff, whether it be at the Motorsports, at Indian, or at the Harley store, and you can set up a dedicated appointment for you to come take a ride on a motorcycle. Thanks for listening to that part of it. I know that right now everyone's sick of hearing it. We're all sick of talking about it, but it is something that just has to be put out there. So I do appreciate you giving me the 2 minutes to kind of put that out there. All right, and as I said, friends, now that we've gone through all of that part of it, let's get back to the fun and let's talk about this absolutely killer Dyna in front of me. So first off, we are going to start with the heartbeat on this motorcycle. You're going to have the 96 cubic inch engine. This is air-cooled V-twin. It is a 6-speed transmission, and the final drive on this motorcycle is going to be chain, and we will get into that here in a little bit. Moving down from that, let's talk about some of the upgrades that have been done to this engine. The cams have been done. You do have a full tuner in this motorcycle, shaved heads, and then you're going to lead down to that beautiful 2-into-1 Bassani exhaust. I would like to say that I would very much like to fire this motorcycle up for you right now, but the current owner of this motorcycle, who brought this motorcycle in for sale, still has the key. And I will say that he is a personal friend of mine, and while he has amazing tastes, and while some people may even call him a beautiful man, Let's just say that if he was a knife, you would probably have to warm him up to cut butter, because he is not necessarily the sharpest tack out there. But anyways, with that being said, I can assure you, knowing the owner of this motorcycle, I have heard this bike. It sounds incredible, and at some point we will get the key from him and be able to fire this bike up. And on a personal note, I love you, brother. You know who I'm talking about. Anywho, let's go ahead and start talking about some of the more customized pieces on this bike. We will start up front, where you can see that a lot of everything on here has been powder coated and gone real nice gloss black on items here. Your entire front end with the full spokes in there have all been powder coated to a nice black. Moving up, you have your trees have been blacked out, your lower forks have been blacked out, and then coming up to the West Coast T-bars that are all blacked out. And this is a really nice setup on this motorcycle. Extremely comfortable to ride. I am 6'1". I felt that the reach on these bars was very nice for me. And then just the clean look on these bars is incredible. You just have the cable throttle here, so no master cylinder up there, and then just running down to the all blacked out tank. This is going to be a 5-gallon gas tank. All the badges have been removed just to give this such a beautiful and clean look. That vivid black really pops through there, just playing off all the black on the rest of the motorcycle. A few other points I'd like to hit on before I leave the front of the motorcycle. Up front, you do have the upgraded day Maker headlight on here. This puts out such a beautiful white light that is incredibly visible during the daytime to help cars see you, and then at night you're really lighting up the road with that. Another little touch on the ends here, you do have the Arlen Ness grips. These are incredibly comfortable. They also had just a very nice style onto this motorcycle for sure. Let's move to the center of the motorcycle, where we have another really nice upgrade to talk about on this Dyna. This is a really beautiful and custom Corbin seat on here. This seat has definitely been designed not only for comfort for your longer rides, has the very nice pleats running through here, but you also have an incredibly large lower back support. And yes, on this bike, especially with that train drive and all the torque that's on this machine, having this nice lower back support is also going to keep you on the bike when you're really getting after it. This bike does have a 2-up passenger seat on it. There are no passenger pegs on this motorcycle as it is right now, something you can definitely add on to the bike if it is something that you choose to have a 2-up rider. All right, let's move down from the seat right now and talk about the suspension on this motorcycle, where you have the progressive shocks put on here. These are very easily adjustable shocks. They are definitely meant to ride this motorcycle hard and fast on this bike. I have personally ridden this motorcycle. It is an absolute blast. Really gets after it in the corners, and then of course on the straightaway, all of that torque and all of that fun. Just the suspension on here is incredible. And then we're going to continue on the back end of the motorcycle, where I briefly brought it up before. This has been converted from belt drive to chain drive. The chain drive definitely gives you a lot of that really low end pull in this motorcycle. If you are a wheelie fan, which, mind you, small disclaimer, we don't necessarily condone wheelies around here, but we do enjoy them. And if that is something that you are into, this is definitely a motorcycle that you are able to do that on with that chain drive. Also, the chain drive on the Dynas is just a very popular look. Looks amazing on here. One thing to keep in mind, though, if you are interested in purchasing this motorcycle, about every 500 miles, you are going to have to do chain maintenance. Chain maintenance is a very easy thing. It's as simple as cleaning your chain off and reapplying some lube on it to keep it nice and healthy. So not a big thing, but something to remind you of. A lot of Harley owners don't have to deal with chain maintenance. I personally have had chain-driven motorcycles. It's something easy to forget, but you definitely don't want to, because you can wear your chain out a lot faster if you do not take care of it. And a few last points on this dyna here. This is a one-owner motorcycle. Yes, my friend did buy this motorcycle brand new in 2007. He himself did all the custom work to this motorcycle. It has been meticulously taken care of. It does have just under 10,000 miles and needs absolutely nothing to go down the road. As I had stated before and earlier, usually I kind of sign off with, if you are interested in this bike, please stop out and take a look at it in person. I'm not telling you that you cannot do that, but it is something in these times right now and kind of trying to go with the social distancing. If it is a bike you are truly interested in purchasing, please just shoot us a call and we can set up an appointment with you to get you with one of our sales guys to give you a nice thorough walk around of this motorcycle and let you see it up close and personal. And do please remember to also go to our websites. This bike is loaded on our website. You can do all options and financing right through the website right now. And most importantly, my friends, from me and everyone that works here right now, stay safe, stay sane, enjoy yourselves as much as you can, and do remember that motorcycling for me right now is something that is getting me through all of this in a huge way. There is nothing more freeing than being able to disappear on your bike for an hour right now and just put a little bit of a smile on your soul. So just something to think about. And as always, from myself and the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And do always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.